Hey everyone, Dawn Marie from Life Coach DM and the Massive Mindset Shift. If you haven't heard about it, check it out or join my Facebook group by the same name. Today I want to talk to you about the power of forgiveness. I'm not one for grudges, and I offer love and light to everyone. That's why you'll hear me refer to you and others as love, like when I say, "Hi love." Forgiveness can be so powerful. I know a lot of you may have times when you feel like you've been hurt or feel frustrated or angry towards someone close to you. They may have said something that devastated you or performed some behavior without thinking that triggered feelings of that frustration and anger. The wisest thing you can do is to forgive whenever you have these experiences. But forgiving often proves to be more challenging than you can imagine. Let me explain. Refusing to forgive harms you more than the individual you're upset with. There's an old saying about poison damaging the vessel in which it's found, and that saying applies here. You're not hurting the individual you refuse to forgive nearly as much as you're damaging yourself. Consider the ongoing hurt feelings you're compelled to hold on to. Forgiving allows you to release the pain. Whenever you say, "I forgive you," to someone, you're instantly freed from holding on to that grudge. You can now move on and live your life as peacefully as possible. Carrying excess emotional baggage is something to be avoided, if at all possible. Why? Most grudges become bigger than we are. They just seem to take over your entire existence. You can convince yourself, "I will push this individual into a little box in my mind and not think about them." You're going to soon find out that's impossible. How? Others can bring up the individual's name or invite them to a party that you're attending. Then you're faced with the decision whether to avoid the individual by canceling your own plans. Grudges grow, and the more you hold on to them, the more time and emotional energy it takes to keep them going. You have the power and can decide to be the bigger person. Tell yourself that you'll forgive because it's the right thing to do, or because the Bible says so, or for whatever personal reason you believe, do the right thing. When you live by a particular set of morals and values, that little voice inside may insist that you be the one to forgive. Listen to it. Forgiveness bears many fruits. Although you may be unaware, the individual you forgive may realize the true error of their ways and decide to try harder to live a more caring existence. It's possible. Or they may learn something about forgiving. They can forgive others and apply it into their life. You may also enjoy many more wonderful times and events with those you forgave. Everyone wins when you forgive. When you forgive, you'll have lower blood pressure. It's a medically proven fact. And my cats are fighting right now. They need to learn how to forgive themselves. So if you hear that rustling in the background. I've even been known to say that I have a better relationship with my ex-husband, better than my children have with themselves, because I forgive and I don't hold a grudge. But when you do, vengeance and resentment flourish in those who refuse to forgive. Honestly, Would you prefer to feel hurt and angry and resentful? Or would you prefer to feel peaceful and happy? I know what I choose. Take time to consider your own actions and words during an unsavory moment. If you're struggling to forgive, go over the entire incident in your mind. What did you say? How did you react? How did you end the exchange? After you gain as clear an understanding as possible about what happened, choose to forgive. When you decide to live a more conscious existence, you may have more room to forgive those who upset you. Realizing that forgiveness is in your best interest and the best interest of the other individual, you can move forward and discover a brighter future. Forgiving yourself and others is the basis for the Hawaiian healing process of Ho'oponopono. Dr. Joe Vitale talks about this in his books, Zero Limits and At Zero. This process was developed by a psychologist by the name of Dr. Len, who through forgiving himself first, was able to cure a complete ward of criminally insane patients without ever seeing any of them. What the fuck, right? How is that possible? It's said that Dr. Len agreed to have an office and to review all their files. While he looked through those files, he would work on himself by saying, "I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you," over and over again. As he worked on himself, somehow patients began to heal. Dr. Len explained that total responsibility for your life means that everything in your life, simply because it is in your life, is your responsibility. I know this is a tough one to grasp, let alone accept or actually live. Blame is far easier than that total responsibility. Healing for him and in Ho'oponopono means loving yourself. If you want to improve your life, you have to heal your life. If you want to cure anyone, even a mentally ill criminal, you do it by healing you. Turns out that loving yourself is the greatest way to improve yourself, forgiving yourself. And as you improve and forgive yourself, you improve the world. Dr. Len's message may be quite hard to believe, yet it's amazingly simple. He states that we are all responsible for everything that we see in our world. By taking full personal responsibility and then healing the wounded places within ourselves, we can literally heal ourselves and our world. As told by Joe Vitale in a radio interview, Dr. Len suggested a 4-stage process for Ho'oponopono to work. Whenever a place for healing presents itself in your life, open to the place where the hurt resides within you. After identifying this place with as much feeling as you can, say the 4 statements. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. The power of forgiveness is within you. Use it for your own greater happiness. Forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving those around you, it brings you to a peaceful place, less stressed, more confident, and happy. And when you're in this state of mind, things change for the better. You feel better about yourself, you feel better about other people, you feel better about your situations. It's It's a simple change. Be forgiving. That has a huge impact on the rest of your life. If there's anything I can do to help you achieve this frame of mind, this massive mindset shift, message me. Put a post below. I'm here for you. Just remember, peace, love, and happiness to you all. Thank you for listening. Till next time.